I want to tell you about Josefa Loaiza. In the very early hours of July 5th, 1851, a man named John Cannon, along with a group of other white men, tore Josefa's door down. This woke up Josefa and her husband Jose, and they began shouting. At that same day, July 5th, 1851, the man returned to Josefa's house to apologize for what he did to her door, and it's insinuated but not confirmed that he previously tore her door down in the middle of the night to who knows what, right? And so he came back trying to apologize. Josefa's husband tried to ask for John Cannon to pay back this money. He grew angry and shouting, and he began insulting both of them, including calling Josefa a. She went into her house when Jose asked her to, and from inside she was like, well, come in and insult me in my own house. And John Cannon stormed in where she had a knife in her hand. She proceeded to stab him. John Cannon was dead in seconds, and Jose and Josefa fled to a nearby saloon where a mob caught them. That mob wanted to lynch Jose and Josefa right there on the spot. They held a makeshift trial, but the jury of this trial was made up of that mob that wanted to lynch them seconds ago. During this trial, Jose and Josefa were only allowed to say a few words. And Josefa, who went unnamed in the documentation of this pretend trial, said that she felt afraid because she had been told previously by a Mexican boy that these white men wanted to break into her house and sleep with her. And she often slept with a knife on her side for this reason. Friends of the deceased, John Cannon, gave their testimony where they said Josefa had the eyes of the devil. It didn't take this pretend jury a long time to decide that she was guilty. Told Jose, her husband, to flee town or he would meet the same fate. By the time she was on the plank, there was a crowd of 3,000. Josefa climbed onto the scaffold, moved her long black hair, and put the rope around her neck herself. When she was asked if she had any last words, she said nothing, but I would do the same if I was so provoked. Then she turned around to the crowd and told them, adios, señores. She would not give the crowd the satisfaction of appearing to be afraid. There's a plaque about her in Downeyville, California, where this happened. But in the plaque, she's referred to as Juanita. And I didn't know this at the time when I was reading, but Juanita was a slur for Mexicans during that time period.